We all want to be a little more likable. At the end of the day, it's something that only benefits us. We don't just like some people, we like them because they behave in a certain way when they deal with us. You might not have realized that, but there is an entire science behind that. I mean, by adopting a different behavior or talking in a certain way, you can make a partner like you and trust you immediately. First, imitate. We enjoy dealing with people who are in one way or another similar to us because that's make us feel a little bit more comfortable. When you find out that he is from the same town that you are from, you suddenly become good friends. The same thing happens if you simply copy the behavior of your partner. Since scientists studied that makes certain people better negotiators, after looking at hundreds of the cases, they realized that those who imitate their partner's manners were 5 times more successful. If their partner is sitting in the certain poses, they did the same. If they crossed their legs, they followed. If they constantly note, they adopted the same behavior. By mirroring the behavior of your partner, you become more familiar to that person, which means more likable. Besides imitating his manners, you can also mirror the way he speaks. If your partner doesn't swear at all, do not swear as well. If he continuously use certain words, adopt that language. It's not difficult to master these skills, but you have to be very careful not to appear like you are trying to tease him. This works whatever you are in the job interview, date, or simply chatting with friends. In the beginning, it might be difficult because you will have to pay attention to every detail, but as you get used to it, it will turn into the habit and you will start doing it automatically. Secondly, share something personal. When people share with you something personal, you suddenly become more likable. You turn from someone who wants to stranger a moment ago to someone they trust. But people don't simply share their secrets or private life with everyone around, but only to a small circle of trustable friends. But there is another way to build that trust. When you are in the conversations with someone and you share something personal about yourself, they will feel the need to share something personal as well. How many times you have been in the conversations where you shared the personal experience and then the other person suddenly was like, I had a similar experience, and then he or she ended up telling an hour-long story. Tell your friend that you broke up with your girlfriend last night, and you will find him telling you about every break he has ever had. It should not necessarily be a secret as long as it seems something that you care about. It's going to work out. And lastly, give your partner a chance to talk. Most people do not do the mistakes of the constantly interruptions whenever they have something to share. Remember, the goal isn't to speak out, but rather encourage him or her to talk. So when they start talking, make sure you are giving them the time and the space they needed. The more personal things you share with you, the more they're going to trust you. Everyone wants someone to listen to them, so be that person, and you will find yourself becoming the coolest person to them. The most common questions on this channel is how do we make our animations? What tool or software do we use? So here you go. We use Adobe After Effects, Photoshop, and Illustrator. And if you want to learn to make similar animations, we have found your perfect courses on the Skillshare. The good news is that you can watch it or any other of Skillshare's over 20k courses for free. For the first 2 months, if you use the link in the descriptions, Skillshare has countless courses to everything from the marketing to designing, coding, and much more. What I like about Skillshare is that you have real instructions with whom you can interact with, which really improves the learning process. So if you want to learn to make similar animations, then use the link in the descriptions and give it a try.